scars and scars. I'll brush you up just like the dust upon my shoulder. I have a hunch of who you are. Believe it or not, I got the strength to blow you over. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my Can't you see my heart is sore and tender? And I just wanna dance and dance till I'm numb and I'm done. Now the rattling has just begun. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars. I just wanna be someone you remember. Not just one in a million stars. I just wanna dance, dance. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars.
Well, what's going on, friends? Feels like it's been a while. Has been a while. It's been the better part of a week. We usually don't go that long without streaming while we have our live coalescence season underway. But nevertheless, that is where we found ourselves. We were on the recovery side. Still am of a whatever the heck this is that I am coming down with, or trying not to come down with. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening at Role Playing Unlimited. We are back Monday night, kicking off week 10. Sunday morning should have been the kickoff yesterday morning, but they will be making up their session this coming Sunday. This will actually be an interesting one. I think I have the next 2 Sundays double booked. It's been over a year since I've run Sunday sessions, 2 Sunday sessions like that consecutively. That was not easy to do. That's why I stopped doing it. But we are here with Monday. We're trying to sort out the table lineup right now. We got 3 players set up, 2 more on the way, and 2 of them I don't know. So we'll sort through all that as we get there, friends. we will join our party and kick this adventure off. Thank you for joining us here. Of course, you know me, Tragically HP. Alrighty.
Little pig, let me in.
I mean, I dialed up the difficulty for this campaign because it's the 5th act. It's the Empire Strikes Back of our saga here, if you will. But if we're only going to have 3 players, the TPK is almost assured. Where's everybody else? Oh, I see. They're going to try to be extra
I'm
stealthy.
only at 22 hit points. Just don't. Just don't.
You don't want to be enfuegoed?
I would prefer to not be enfuegoed. Not non-fuegoed, as I would say.
But
I have a grand total of 14 spell scrolls with Revivify.
well, that's of little comfort to somebody who goes through that process over a dozen times. But I guess it's better than nothing, right?
As long as I get there within the minute.
Sure. And we left off our last adventure here on the Broken Bridge. You know, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to reassemble the turn order while we were doing our opening stream musical number there, but I forgot to do so. So I guess that's a stay of execution for our players who have yet to join in. Looks like Varnish just joined us, however, so we'll still be a few moments though while I reassemble the initiative here. In the meantime, if your characters have any last words, religious rite or the like that you wish to conduct that might be reasonably accomplished with a free action, I am possibly open to hearing about such.
Dewdrop only has one thought, and it's, why couldn't we fucking go towards the butterflies?
There's John Leck all the way at the bottom with a 4 on his initiative. Grixalat. And the D-class zombies. Okay, sort. And there we have our initiative. Just like that. Alright. I had a weird feeling about Disco Lullaby joining us here this evening. Anytime the player has not confirmed their attendance, but they're active in the chat all day, i.e. I can see that they're like streaming or playing a video game all day, it's usually not a good sign that they'll be joining us at the session. Which is a shame, because he's got a very interesting character that I was looking forward to seeing at this table, but we will progress all the same. And looking at the state of affairs here on the other side of the break in the bridge, we do find a number of dead zombies as well as dead swarms of putrid locusts. There are also still plenty of zombies still active around us. Note if your character has a grapple icon, i.e. Adolin or Fury. And note the zombie nearest to you that also has one. That is the zombie responsible for grappling you. Otherwise, I think there is not a lot here we need to go over. Nix, you've got the top spot, so go right ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm gonna go towards that guy right there next to me on the right.
Very cool.
She's attacking the zombie next to her.
I dig it. That will land. We will take it. Solid stab through flesh right there, but this thing's still got a lot left.
And I end my turn right there.
Okie doke. Well, Fury is up next, just a hair's breadth away to the southeast there. I think.
And I do believe it is the flamethrower one, if I remember correctly. So I just want to attack those two, get those in that cone.
Gotcha. I don't know if you were talking and you came in halfway. It sounded like that's what happened. Using the cannon.
Yeah, I believe it's the flamethrower one still. So this was for just the damage part of it. I believe it was a dex save.
Gotcha. Let's get them ready. Dex. Holy moly, I think they both made it. 18 and 22. Was that half damage?
Yep.
Alright. We'll take 7 and 7.
We'll try using one of those nifty little magic stones at the one that's grappling me.
Alright. Well, that'll hit, and we'll take a bit of damage there. Clock it cleanly across the chin. Hear a little bone breaking, but it does not care.
And that should... Yeah, because I'm grappled right now. That's all for me.
Yes, indeed. Okay, Katie, that will bring it across the side to your turn. 45
Okay.
feet high with a swarm right there next to you.
Yep. So let's get ready for this nat 1 on this attack roll.
Oh, shit. Definitely
That was
not.
unnecessarily good for that fucking swarm.
Yeah, I mean, it is the advanced swarm, but it still only has 6 hit points instead of 1. So handily dispatch that one right there as they just all go falling down to the ground in a cast of dead insect shells and wings.
And then doesn't have a second attack, which is sad. But she will just move a bit, and that will be her turn.
Okay. And that brings it to Dom.
Well, how we doing today, guys?
Doing good,
Alright,
man. How about yourself?
No, not too bad. Alright, so this is my plan, and I want to see if I can do this. So I want to grapple this one that's in front of me,
Okay.
and then, assuming I succeed on that, reposition her to drop her off the edge.
Let's do opposed athletics. I can roll athletics or acrobatics as the defender. I got an 18. Tie goes to defender. If you have multiple attacks, you can do 1 grapple per attack.
No, that would. I only have one at the moment.
Ah, damn. No action surge either, or do you not want to
I do have action surge, but I don't know if I
expend
would
that?
use
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Solid point.
Okay. Then I will be mad about that and attempt to do it again next turn.
Alright. Shit. Well, the zombies are up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them in total, it looks like. A bunch of them squeezing in this area right around Adel. And that's right, they spent forever trying to get him and they couldn't because of that damn cloak. Stupid
Yeah,
zombies.
and just
What?
as a reminder, the green aura is Spirit Guardians, and all the ones inside of it need to make a wisdom save.
They're too dumb to know to roll a wisdom save.
Then they fail.
That's a fair point. I mean, it looks like 9 of the 10 of them are inside that green aura. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the difficulty class number?
18.
1. The very first one and
Nope.
the very last
I
one.
rolled that wrong.
Or no, 3 out of 9 of them made it. Very first, and then the second 2 at the back end there. 13 damage, okay. Okay, we'll take that, we'll take that. Oh, that's right. Some of these are Class C oranges, so I need to roll their saving throws separately. Okay, well, only by virtue of making that save was the one grappling Fury able to survive for the rest of this round. This one here and this one here, however, are both of the Class C variety. And they will be rolling accordingly. Wisdom save. Actually, no, their wisdom save is the same, so we'll just count them both as failed. And take accordingly. Alright, now we'll take our turn. First, the one grappling on Fury. We're gonna try for a bite, and we got you grappled, so advantage on this attack. Not unless your AC is an 11.
A little better.
Nope, I have a little bit higher.
Well, then the one directly north of Fury, east of Nyx, we are going after Nyx with a scratch. Oof, 24 to hit. 4 physical damage. And the one that Dom is trying to grapple, we will focus our attention on you with a bite attack. 16 armor class, close. Got the edge of an armor plate right there and snap off a couple teeth in the attempt, but nothing else really. One of them looks up at a dewdrop and tries to unhinge its jaw and realizes that it has used its locust for the day, and then just kind of looks up at you disappointed. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on Adolin. We're going to spread out a little bit, actually, since we don't need to squeeze right there. And same thing here. We got more than enough movement to get to there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks, all with a flank advantage. Looks like 3 weapon attacks and 3 pummel attacks. What are the odds? bam, 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 bam. All with advantage, disadvantage, so... the third attack will finally get through. It is a 23 for 6 physical, a weapon attack.
Gotcha.
And then after that, we do get to flank normally, which means we still miss, but we do get the natural 20 on the very final attack for 9 physical. Oh, it kicked you right in the mommy daddy button! Let me see the great Kali from the Longest Yard remake. He said, "Oh my balls." Alright, that is all we got for the zombies. After Adolin recovers from the temporary soprano, you may take your turn.
Gotcha.
The spell incantations may sound a little high-pitched.
Alright, so for my action, that Class C was nice enough to give me flank. So let's reach out and give him a chill touch.
Okay. Ow! That's funny. I was like, where's the orange peel? Oh, that's right. You don't have orange juice.
Oh, I do.
14. You have orange juice?
Yes. Oh, I rolled the wrong one.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the rest of the damage then? That's kind of low for orange juice. Should be like plus 16 plus that, so it should be 30 damage.
Oh, I see what it is. I meant to click the melee, and I clicked a ranged one.
Oh, nice.
So if you want, I can re-roll that, or...
That's okay. You rolled pretty good damage on that, so we'll just add 16 to that, and we'll tack off 30. Hey, now I don't have triple-digit hit points. Ha 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 ha!
And I will throw a little healing word up at Dewdrop.
Nice. Hopefully it's not 30-foot range. Oh, good. 60 feet. Auto cucumber. What?
Yeah, so 6 for her, 9 temp HP for everybody that ends inside the big aura, and that's my turn.
Ooh, 9 for everybody that ends in the aura. I like the sound of that.
Just the friendly ones.
We'll give Yanlek that 9, just in case it comes into play. And, I mean, Adolin took a couple hits there. Nyx just got a pretty hit right there. Dewdrop's looking pretty bad, and she's the one who insisted on my accompanying here. So I do believe we are going to... I mean, these things don't care. They don't really try to attack him even as he walks away from their threatened zones. So we will long legs stride over the central divider there, and the 2 zombies standing up there with Adolin. And then we're going to try to bash the one that is looking up at Dewdrop, just in case it somehow gets another spawn of locusts. Where are you, Yanlek? Oh, that's right, you're under Treant/Yanlek. Well, that will hit. And if we roll a 19 or a 20 on our con save, we can survive it. It's a dirty 21, not quite enough. That one is smushed. And then next one up will be the one grappling Adolin right here. Just try and smash that one. Natural friggin' 20 for 30 points of damage, and that's 1 more hit point than it had, and it's a crit, so it's dead. And that will bring us to the top of the next round. It is back to Nyx's turn.
She's just to attack the one right next to her again.
Well, shit. Maybe if she takes a single step north so as to not exit threatened reach but to give a loose flank bonus, that would turn that miss into a hit. As long as you don't mind your boots getting locust guts all over them. There you go. So yeah, that'll count as a loose flank. We'll take the 24. 8 damage. These two are looking pretty beat up now. They won't take much longer.
And that should be everything for her.
All right. And back to your turn. Well, shit. Let's try
It's
dex
deck save
saves.
for that.
Boom, boom. Good God. Well, that's about the very definition of wasteful. Unless you roll... No, you already rolled the damage. Yeah, I rolled double natural 20s for this guy's save, so he takes half damage, which still kills him. And the other guy failed his save, so he takes full damage, which will also kill it. Grapple is broken.
Now the question is which one to go after next. Probably the one up on the wall just south of Adolin.
Okay. You do get the Yonlek flank bonus from that one. Oh, I was assuming you were getting into melee. That'll hit regardless for a whole point of damage as that one just kind of jerks its head around abruptly like, what was that?
That should be everything for me right now.
Very good. Katie, over to your turn.
Okay, that's super fun for me. I am going to zip up here and also move down whilst doing so that I can do a stabby stab on this guy, because my man Adeline down there is surrounded. Take a stab.
Ouch. Yes, yes, and yes for 16 damage. Take that.
And then I will fly back up to my... Well, no, because he's going to spit at me, and it's going to reach 45 anyway. Look, I know how things are working right now. It's going to reach me no matter what. So I'm actually going to stay at 5 feet so I can give people advantage. So I will change my little wing thing to 5, and then that'll be my turn.
Very cool. Yeah, this one is just spraying blood after that shot right there. You caught it in a very nasty spot as Grixalot's turn approaches, also standing on that center divider right at the edge of the bridge.
Perilously. Alright, so let's try that opposed check again. I'm going to attempt to grapple the same one.
He's got a tippy claw on the rope right here. Think anybody's ever used the phrase tippy claw? Alright, Dan, that's pretty good. Let's see, we're going to try to slither our way out rather than brute force this time. And, oh, we lose by 8. So you have got us. And now, basically, we're looking at one more of those if your attempt is to move me to a different square. Another opposed athletics, acrobatics, and if you win, then I am at the bottom of the ravine in the river there. That looks
Okay.
like a forest for some reason. Boom. Oh, we tried our strength. It did not work.
Nice.
And a little splat down there at the bottom.
Captain, I didn't hear no splash. Alright. That will be the end of my turn then.
That's one way to get rid of them. Here comes the next zombie. Well, we're going to try this as a possible retort just for fun, but they are zombies, so it's entirely random. Mostly entirely random, because I am choosing that this one is going to go after Grix a lot. If it tries for a pummel attack, i.e. if I roll a 3 on the d5, we're going to try to tackle you off the edge, and both of us will go over. Oh, no, no! Okay. Well, now I have to hit your armor class. That's a natural 1, so, roll a...
Does he just jump by me?
It's very possible you might just go, Olay! I'm trying... Roll a dexterity saving throw. Do you want to inspire or hero point that? Or play it as it lies?
Let's inspire that.
All right. With the 13 or doing a reroll?
Oh. I have like a 45% chance of rolling better. Let's do a reroll.
All right. We do keep the best of 4, so it's pretty much always good to do a reroll. 21, very good. All right, so yeah, you basically just kind of lean forward as this thing charges through the space that you were in, and it goes to join its friend down there at the bottom of the river. Whee! What's happening out there, Streamland? Terry, good to see you. 19-month Tier 3 subscription from Sarge. Good to see you, Oos. How you doing, man? And anything else there with your turn, Dom?
Oh no, we're on the zombies' turn.
Oh, that's right, that's right. That was my my flailing error. Okay, well, let's not attack Dom anymore. We got 3 of them still surrounding Adolin, so I guess he is no longer grappled. Okay, well, let's see what they're gonna do. First, the Class Ds. Do a little shift right here. Does that? Nope. Okay. Weapon and a grapple. Damn. First attack almost got you with the advantage disadvantage there. The second one, the grab, does hit Adolin, a 23 exactly.
Nice.
Now it's this one here got a hand on you. And then the Class C zombies will go. They get multi-attack. Bing! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. That doesn't help. There we go. Okay. Scratch and a bite on Adolin with the loose flank. Scratch will miss. The bite will land for 9 physical.
There goes all my temp.
Alright. And this one, we are thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to play the field. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Nyx is the lucky one, as we will step off the center divider And just kind of shamble right through all of that, get up in her face, and we will try. Looks like an unarmed and a bite. Oh gosh, man, my dice are all over the place tonight. Okay, a 25 for 11 physical, and then a pair of natural ones for nothing at all. Let's just see if we can somehow enhance that. Nah, it rolled pretty decent on its saving throw, so no adverse effect in that regard. But yes, Nyx is bitten pretty, or scratched, I'm sorry, kicked pretty severely for 11 physical, and that will close out the zombie turns, passing it over to Adolin.
You want to make a couple wisdom saves real quick for the ones that started in my aura?
1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the good thing is if one of them dies, it's the one that missed its attack. Yeah, both of the D's are gonna fail. As will both of the C's. Wow, I rolled 2, 7, 7, 2. Okay, that one is destroyed, it did. This one is hanging on. And then, of course, our Class C, they've got considerably more HP. Okay, got it.
All right, I'm going to click the right button this time because it's a lot more damage. And I'm just going to shocking grasp the C right to my right that I should have flank on.
That's what I see. Oh,
I know it's still alive, but
51.
you know, that probably hurt.
Very. Ah!
What I get for pushing the wrong button last round.
The big difference.
And see, Nixie over there took a big hit, so I guess I will give Nixie a healing word. A 7 there, and then I'll roll my temp HP. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay, well, following that, Yunlek will once again cross that divider, smash the D zombie that is grappling Adolin, also smash the C zombie that you just hit with the shocking grasp. It is at very low HP now, and that will do it for its turn. And passing it back to the top for Nyx, who just got a bit of healing, and then go ahead with your turn. Damn. The Class C zombie has an AC of 15. We grow accustomed to the 14 with the Class Ds, and then all of a sudden we find that the Cs have just a little bit higher.
And she ends her turn right there.
All right. And for you? Might be a little tough to find an angle for the cone now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just that one left, correct?
The one to its left has just a little bit of HP, but those two right there, yeah. Southeast of
Oh,
Nick.
okay. So
or
it's still standing on
southwest,
top of
yeah.
one.
Correct, yeah.
Let's try crossbowing that one in the hopes of killing it.
Okay. Wow. Just clunks into that concrete divider right there. Close, but no cigar.
And that should be it for my turn.
Okay, back to Katie.
Things are totally working on my end for sure. Okay, so then I will hop over here. Hello, friends. And I will go for this one just to see if I can knock her down any.
All right. And thanks to the flank, that will hit exactly.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
And we will take a stab in the back.
And I think that's it. I think I'm gonna stay right there and at 5 feet, so I will just give it over to Crix.
Yes, indeed. Go right ahead, Grix.
Okay. Going to attack that one. And then
No way.
the-
Oh, what is that?
well, that's balance for taking out 2 on the last turn.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Eesh.
And nowhere really to move, so yeah, I guess that's where I'm staying.
Okay, well, I got the 2 sea zombies here. And, well, shit. I guess I am attacking one of you 4, or possibly 2 of you 4. Yeah, it looks like Dewdrop and Adolin with a weapon attack. Let's start with that one, the one that's almost dead. That will miss both of your armor classes. And then this one, we are going after Fury and Dewdrop with a pummel and a scratch. That is a miss, and that is a miss. So nothing happening from the zombies this round. Adolin, back to you.
All right, couple of wisdom saves, please.
Okay. Nope. And that will bypass the rest of that one's HP. Radiant
That's
damage.
what I was hoping for.
All right.
Gonna slide up next to this guy and do that shocking grasp on him.
Okay. Oh, for certainly. Let's see. 37 and 8 is 45 for a lot of HP. Okay, I guess we're going to have that much left. Oof. That much is not a lot.
And temp HP goes up to 10. That's my turn.
Yonlek spits a little tree sap onto his palms and kind of rubs them together and just grins down at the final zombie before pounding on it twice. And that will hit and hit, but he overestimated how much damage he was going to do. And this thing is still hanging on with a handful left. Perhaps Nyx will finish it off. And thanks to the flank, that will hit. But still not enough damage to finish it off. It is still just hanging on with a pair of hit points to its name. And how about Fury? Has he got anything?
Can with Nyx's movement, can she shift through the zombie square?
Not the living zombie, unless she has an ability that allows her to move through an active hostile foe. But the dead zombies, yeah, you can always move around through those.
And I'll have to go to my turn, and I'll just use the bonus to create some new magic stones, and then I'll use one of those to try hitting it.
Okay. That will hit. And that will take away the 2 hit points that it has, but it does make its undead fortitude save, so it hangs on with 1 hit point.
Gotcha.
And that'll pass it to Dewdrop here.
So I guess I'll try to get this one last hit point off this motherfucker.
That is good, and because it's radiant, we do not get a save, so that will finish that one off and close out our initiative here. The first one for Monday Table.
Not a TPK yet.
Jan kind of looks around at all of his companions, with the exception of Fury, all of whom have shredded and tattered clothes and open wounds and bludgeon and all kinds of marks of battle upon yourselves, and he just kind of looks at himself. Yonlek feel bad these things never attack him. Any ideas how we might get them to focus on me? I can take hits.
And I like you just the way you are, buddy. You do massive damage and they don't bother you.
Feels wrong.
Dewdrop is just gonna like fly manically around his head and be like, nothing is wrong when you're with your friends.
Before we move on, can we collect that rope of climbing back there?
I think you should.
Rex likes getting hit. Makes him feel live.
Definitely call the rope back and have it be used for another time. Very handy item. Real elvish rope. we have any after battle damage assessment that we want to do? Or do we want to proceed to the next area in our current state of health?
I mean, I vote for we just move on, even though I'm probably the last one who should be saying that.
Yeah, I'm good for moving on.
Very well. Well then, let's head back to the Chicago Wasteland map. And we are over here. Or no, that's Tuesday Crew. That's the wrong pin. That's the right pin. You guys are close. Only a mile separates us, but considering that vision is limited to about 60 feet, they might as well be on the other side of the world, to loosely quote Katie Tunstall there. And yeah, we will continue heading south across the bridge. We have made it to new lands. What are we thinking from here, though? Southeast? Southwest? Do we go off the road and just try to go to the hex directly south of us, or perhaps northwest of us along the river? They didn't really give us a direction other than south across the bridge. After this, it's kind of open sandbox-ish. If you would
I
like,
think
you
we're just going south. Just like pure south. Maybe.
All Adowin wants to do is get these things off the face of the earth, so anywhere is fine.
Brix is fine with more nature than rock, so south works for him.
Does it look like there's any signs at this fork here?
There are. They are well faded with time. I don't know if I covered this with your table or Tuesday table or both, but the backdrop here is essentially Chicago from the early 1970s, is when the zombie outbreak happened, and then here we are, 1999, 2000, 25 years into the natural evolution of that world. So it's in old school Chicago in a late 90s, early millennium setting. So some of those things are still behind. They're just very old and difficult to read. We can certainly roll some survival checks and see what kind of information we are able to glean in that respect.
Yeah, but like even without reading, the bigger signs are going to be towards Chicago, though, correct?
You can safely assume that.
So we have some bigger signs that way. Smaller ones look like they're going that way.
Yeah, in this case, the bigger signs would appear to be heading eastward along the river, whereas, yeah, definitely smaller signs heading along the road southwest. There are no signs indicating what might be directly south of us. Survival checks as they stand. You do, wow. And we'll definitely get a concurring from Nyx in this regard as Adolin kind of starts to postulate about the landscape ahead, especially with the heavy gloom and the way it's affecting your ability to navigate. Any creatures or denizens that are native to this landscape are going to have a distinct advantage. So any environment that you guys place yourselves into where it's clustered or off the beaten path where you can't reliably reassess your direction, you don't have a lot of landmarks around you to easily tell which way is which, you're definitely kind of flying by the seat of your pants as far as survival is concerned. The safer path would be the roads. The more dangerous paths you estimate would be going off of the roads.
So do you guys want to head towards the city or venture on?
I mean, this
Should we get a
probably
stick and
gonna.
pick a direction that way?
I feel like the city, like the proper city, is gonna be the epicenter of all this undead tomfoolery for this map. So if we go there, we're gonna be simultaneously fucked and on track for the mission.
Obviously.
Probably easier to find some kind of map there too.
So then it's a consensus that we're gonna start moving towards the city? Question mark.
That'd probably be my vote.
That's fine with me.
Okay, city it is.
Alrighty. Let's load our next bit here then. No. Alright, I gotta find the map pack for this one real quick. Well, maybe not. Whatever. Alright. Looks like we got some heavy traffic up ahead here through this next section of road, following the signs heading east along the river. And this is going to call for another round of survival checks, actually. Wow. Not bad at all. And well, here we are finding caveat A to our understanding of the general rules of survivability on this map. Open stretches of road are likely to be the safest paths for us, but roads like these that are heavily congested with vehicles, as we are slowly making our way through, we are spotting numerous undead occupying these vehicles, and as we learned as early as our first session with this table, these undead are wont to lie in wait until you guys are in perfect position where they can just surround you and ambush you. And if you guys had to guess, based on the number of vehicles and how many of you are picking up, there's X amount over at 3 o'clock and there's Y over at 6 o'clock. There's over 50 of them in this immediate vicinity. And this is definitely giving you a hesitation as to how much further you want to proceed in this direction.
Should we try to slip south and go around it?
That
sounds
seems
like a
to
good
be the
idea.
best idea.
If we're still trying to get to the city, I think it's going to be this way all around it, probably, though. But if the goal is no longer the city or finding an alternate way across, like kind of like how we had the bridge there,
Did your push to talk end, or did you trail off in thought? It sounded like you were starting with something.
is this better?
I can hear you.
No, I was saying like chances are if it's getting backed up like this, because I think there could be a city that direction. It'd be like what we know for city gates or whatnot, where everything gets blocked at the gates. So if our goal is still going to the city, yeah, we'd have to figure out a different way, but chances are it'd be this way all around it.
So are you saying you want to play around with these 50-odd zombies? Don't get me wrong, Adon will do it.
I think heading south on a small detour wouldn't be bad. At least we wouldn't be walking right into the trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys want to just sneak south around this and then head back east?
Sure.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay, I gotta build something here. As we proceed further into the area, it definitely appears that sneaking through is not going to be an option, as these things were as aware to your presence seemingly as you are to theirs. And as you proceed into the area, whether it's directly into the ideal ambush zone or just further into the hex, as it were, they are going to emerge. And I cannot find my random encounter maps. What Alright, brief BRB. Let me go find this.
While others may be restless too, we were always far ahead, me and you. And it's obvious now, finally, I know you're gonna underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be. Underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be.
Alright, I found what I'm looking for. We'll keep it on the BRB here for the stream while I construct something real quick.
Not a problem.
Got a few different options here that will work. Alright, I think we can go with something that's pretty bare-boned here for our description. One thing to keep in mind with these maps here, Tuesday spent most of their last session traveling through maps of this design. The big thing is that each square is only 2.5 feet wide. That does, it basically means that you can move twice as far as you normally would. We had toyed with the idea of making our tokens twice as large, but considering how small these maps are, it really reduces the amount of space we have to play around with. So the solution that I came up with is we keep the tokens the same size, but you're able to basically move 12 squares instead of 6 on any given turn. And yeah, this represents a pretty clustered and effed up street right here. And let's just have each of you drag your tokens out to this vicinity thereabouts. I need zombies, and a lot of them. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 30. That's a start. That's 36. Plus another dozen. Close enough. Alright. Now we gotta scatter.
How long would you say it's been from the last set of combat there?
About hour, hour and a half.
Okay.
So I could like come into this at my normal like 30-foot flying elevation.
I don't see why not. Okay, so now just gonna do some lighting details here to clarify things. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Close off these buildings. Where there are openings, those will be doorways. I don't think I'm going to put actual doors on this map. Although, depending on how far we get into this and how detailed we need the map to be, maybe I will. We'll see. This one all the way across the end. Close all of that off. Yep. Same thing for this gas station looking place. There's a giant frickin' trailer that's just wrecked out in the middle of the street here, which is going to play hell with everybody's line of sight. Unless you're flying over it. Likewise, the other wrecked vehicles will obscure. It's these vehicles that necessitated the change in scale, because I look at this wrecked police car and I'm like, if every square is 5 feet, how big is this police car? And then just apply that principle to all the other vehicles across the way, and it's like, yeah, it really needs to be 2.5 feet per square. It's weird. It's a beautiful map. It illustrates the environment perfectly, but unfortunately, scale, it's a little off. Okay, well, now we're here. Let's have everybody click there. Let's try something different here. If you are used to clicking your token before rolling for initiative, try rolling for initiative without clicking your token. Let's see if this is something they have fixed for everybody. I've heard people say they don't need to click their token. Let's see. I mean, proof would seem to be in the pudding right there. And that should resolve any I deleted my token, therefore I deleted my initiative incidents going forward, and I shouldn't have to have that separate initiative tracker on the bottom of the map either. So hooray, hooray. Let's also make sure that Yanlik makes his way onto this map. Boom. I made it. Okay. Let's see. Start with the Class C zombies. Oh, what a horrible initiative roll. Yeah, and they want me to select a token for it, so I don't get it. And then lastly, the D zombies. Alright. Looks like all of you, then most of the zombies, and then, or some of the zombies, then Grix, and then all the zombies. So what are we looking at here? Adolin's got the first spot, so you go ahead and take it away.
All right, so I can only see one zombie. Do I hear anything coming? Am I
Oh, yeah.
aware that there's more than that?
Definitely.
All right. If I can hear noises coming, then we're going to pop the Twilight Sanctuary back up, and I'll get that in a sec. I believe that's an action. So after that, I will just move.
Okay.
I was clicking on the wrong thing. That's what I am. All right, I'll move up there and I will put some temp HP up, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Everything's going great.
Ooh. Max.
Oh, looks like I overcrowded the map with tokens. The Roll20's rolling a little slow here. Okay, well, Yondek will look at the one right next to him here, and we're gonna go slam slam. 2 for 2, and this thing has 8 hit points left. And knowing that they're not going to do anything to him, he's just going to move up here, climb up on top of the wrecked trailer, and call out, "Many more zombies on the other side. Maybe more than we can take, unless you have big fireball. You have fireball? Nix, your turn." Is she talking? We're not hearing anything.
For it's supposed to be for that one down below. But
Oh yeah, far cry from that AC. Just snaps into the wall and that's it.
and that'd be all.
Okay, Katie, that's your turn then.
Fun. I can't see anything where I am, so I'm gonna have to move around. Maybe if I can. Hello? Okay, there we go. start looking where like John Luck had been. Oh, this is fun. Okay. I'll try to finish off this guy.
Alrighty. Uh-oh.
Completely and utterly fail.
You both targeted that same one and got a 10. Sheet.
Okay, I'm not gonna like blow my inspo or anything on that. So I'm just gonna fly back up to quite a distance. I'll just go back up to my what used to be a safe 35. And I will call it a day there.
Alright. That means Fury is up.
Oh, I saw a few too many that I was comfortable with over there. I'm gonna pick up my stones, and I guess I'll try attempting to take out that one.
Alright. Third time's charm. Don't roll a 10. I mean, Pearl Harbor ain't gonna get you any better on that one. Womp womp. Man, all of a sudden this zombie went into extreme juke mode. Oh, can't touch this. Do. Oh. Adolin should probably be at full HP with your regeneration value there coming into this.
Oh, thank you.
For sure. Is that it for Fury's turn?
You know what? Like did say that there's a lot of them, so I will use my spell slot to create another cannon.
Okay. Should be able to drag that out just like your character, hopefully, if I said everything correct.
It's not quite let. Oh, wrong screen. Just more.
All good. Hey, there it is. Alright, well, here come the sea zombies. Oh, boy. Yeah, this menacing sack of torn flesh just rushes right at Grixalot, diving off the top of the ruined trailer there, and she is going to attempt to tear right into him 2 times. Scratching twice. First one comes close. Leans back, it evades. The second one, she leans in closer, hits him with a 22 for 13 slashing. The next one is actually going to appear from between Yonlek's legs and then jump onto the ground from the trailer. After completely avoiding Yonlek, he is going to attack of opportunity, natural 1, and missed the zombie, who then will finish its route and come straight for Adolin. Oh, going for weapon attack. natural 20, but because of the disadvantage, it's an 18. And then a 23, but because of the disadvantage, it's a 13. You just saved yourself 47 points of damage right there. Woo!
I love my cloak.
Yeah, that's a handy thing to keep around for show. Note to self, add true sight for zombies. Okay, another Class C. Mounts the top of the trailer, kind of looks out at your collective very eagerly, as we can see. And, yeah, I think we're going to belch over in Dewdrop's direction.
It's not nice.
Oh boy. I think that hits. A 16 to hit.
Yep, that gets me.
19 physical damage.
Oh, that's not good.
That is painful. There we go, there we go. Everybody can see the locust swarm now. And we will maintain position there.
Did Dewdrop still have some of the temp HP from that was generated from the last combat, or is that supposed to go away?
It lasts until you sleep.
Sounds like she would still have some of that then. Definitely help her
Yeah, I think I
absorb
have.
some of this. And don't forget Uncanny Dodge too. You saw this thing coming.
Oh, okay.
So temp HP
You
to
want to
absorb
do
some
math.
of. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can temp HP
So I had
absorb.
9 temp HP.
So that'll turn 19 into 10, and then you can Uncanny Dodge the.
Make it 5.
I mean, I feel like the Uncanny Dodge applies to the true total, not the remaining total. So I feel like that would just soak all of it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Math is. I don't math anymore.
I don't know the correct order of events
I'm
in
gonna have to go back to
5e,
28,
but
like I don't know.
yeah, I mean that it feels like it should all kind of play in at once. It shouldn't be like one and then another. So this is one of those weird things, but yeah, it's cool to play like that, I think.
Okay, cool, neat.
All right, I got another Class C who's up here with us the whole time. Dudes, I smoked way too much. You guys all look extra fucking delicious. Especially you guys hanging out in the back. I might go after one of you. I might not. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go after this guy that nobody can hit. Boop. Go for the true flank. No. A scratch and a bite with advantage. Miss and a miss. Okay, another Class C zombie on the field. This guy, I mean, description not needed. Description sold separately. We're going to take a look at the field right here, and we're going to play that field. And looks like... Alright. I mean, just because we're a Class C doesn't mean we're the smartest. We're going after Dewdrop. Only problem is we don't have 30 feet long arms, and we're not a belcher, so we're just kind of swiping at the air beneath you. Then, is that it for the C's? Nope, there's one more. And we're going to play that field one more time. Adolin gets the lucky straw here, as this one rushes around that south building there, nearby our starting position. Step over the newspapers here, go for the loose flank, and we will weapon attack and scratch. There it is, the weapon attack, 28 for for 21 physical damage. And then the scratch attack, which gets an actual flank this time. And we can't hit. Cloak has been displaced, and we still can't do anything about it. That is it for the Class C zombies. We will pass it over to Grixalot.
Okay. Okay. We are going to rage. So we'll add that, and then attempt to want, maybe? Blah, blah. That's not the best. I don't know if I want to move. Can't do anything else, right? Most action, move. Yep. Okay, well, that's that, but we have at least that working for me. Ooh, can I... Hold on. The 17 would hit, correct?
It would.
Sure. Then we will hit.
Ah, okay. Very good. Got it. All right. That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do some measurements here. I mean, yeah, pretty much. We're just going to do a lot of movement here, and most of them are going to be able to attack after this. I'm just going to start filling in gaps. Pardon me while I get you all in some squares here. And we got a movement of 50. This is a very easy map to navigate. That's an attack of opportunity for Grixalot. He does still have the reckless thing going on too. See if you can get something going here. He might have stepped away. We'll check back on that in a moment. Got some others that are just trying to get at Dewdrop here and unable to do so. More of them closing with Adolin as usual. He's getting surrounded. Grixalot also. Yonlek already took his attack of opportunity. 30 feet, 35 feet. And more approaching. Many more if you had to guess. Well, all right. Early click on the turn order there, but we do have zombies to go. And looks like... Okay. Looks like 2 of them on Fury and 3 of them on Nyx. Let's see, 2 on Fury, 3 on Nyx. Wow. Okay. Boom. Bite, bite, bite. Okay, so on Fury, I got a 22 to hit. A 9 bludgeoning damage on the result for that. Against Nyx, I got a 22 and a 16 to hit. A combined total of 9 damage from those two. Dewdrop, I do not have any Belchers here who are able to get up there. They cannot get you in melee either, obviously. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in melee with Adolin now. He has not reactivated yet, so we get actual flank on all of these. Unarmed, scratch, scratch. Weapon, scratch. Okay, a 24 for 6 bludgeoning. And then a natural 20 for 12 physical after that. So 2 hits on Adolin. 18 damage combined. Over on Grix, we have 8 of them that have gotten into position here, and all of them are attacking him. We'll start with the grapple attacks first. These guys do not have flank. They all kind of filed in at separate times. But a natural 20 is going to hit you for a grapple. So the first one here is going to lock you down. The second attack is a miss. We've got a scratch, one of which is flank, one of which is not. Well, damn. They both hit for 13 physical there.
Alright, and that's had because I'm raging, right?
Correct, so it would be 3 and 3, so actually 6 damage total.
Okay.
Alright, and then I've got weapon, weapon, weapon. Stab, stab, stab. Looks like 2 of those are going to hit for 8 and 5, so 4 and 2 with your rage. And then this last one gets the flank bonus because everybody else is in position now. A bite attack, and that's a miss. Okay, I think that is it for the zombies. That'll cycle it back to the top of the round for Adolin. That will also send us to our halftime break here. And we will see just what carnage ensues on the other side of our 10 minutes here. We'll catch you soon, friends. Are you with us? Welcome back, friends, to the Hellish Ruins on the shores of the Michigan. I'm going to jump off camera and streaming light here for the rest of the stream. The migraine is returning, and getting out of the light will be helpful. So, Adolin, why don't you go ahead and take it away?
All right. I was waiting for them all to get close enough to be in effect, and I think they are. So let's grab our holy symbol, clutch it in our hand, and scream at the sky and cast Turn Undead. It's wisdom saving throws to not be afraid of me and run away. Did I come through?
Totally did. I just had to read it 4 times to convince myself that it's not an unlimited thing that you can do, and then I had to realize that, okay, it is unlimited. So that will
Oh, there's only a
be
set
interesting.
number of times per day.
That part of the text must not have come through in the description right there, because as it reads right there, it just reads, as an action, here's what you can do. It doesn't say anything about after a long rest or what have you. So I was like, wow, so I know what you're doing
Well-
every action for the rest of eternity.
No, it burns one of my channel divinities, and those are limited.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot of guys to roll for.
Target is 18, by the way.
Yes, indeed. Okay, if they have a pink dot, they made their save. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of people moving here on their turns.
Absolutely. I'm not going to try to move, obviously, so that's my turn.
All right. Why do I have to have the first turn after that?
Run away!
Oh boy! Well, we're gonna smash these two right next to us on top of the trailer, not realizing that they're about to turn tail and run. And since I hit both of them, we'll just throw a little pinky on both of them as well. As well as a heap of damage. And then over to Nyx for your turn.
For the one directly south.
Okay. Got it.
And that should be everything for right now.
All right. Dewdrop, back to you.
So I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna zip down to my 5 feet.
Oh,
take a
speak
little
closer to the mic. You
sprint
sound
this
miles away.
way. Maybe better?
Hey, there we go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna zip down to 30 feet, take a little stab at my man's down here, and then just go back up to my 35 while avoiding the attacks of opportunity because I think it's fancy book that does that. Stab, stab.
Hey, somebody finally killed that fucker. One down, 47 to go.
Because he is the one that sprayed me, right? Who breathed me?
No, actually,
Breathalyzed
it's
me? No? Shit!
actually no, it's
I'm on
this one way over here.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. I can't reach that guy. That's alright. I'll kill the one we've been trying to kill for 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
But that'll be the end of my jam.
All right, and then back to Fury's turn here. He with us? Or is his Discord acting up again?
Sorry about that. We're dealing with a little bit of family drama. Sam won't be with us the rest of the evening.
Okay.
To start off with, what does my 15-foot cone look like for the cannon?
Let's see.
Because if I can, I want to hit all those ones directly north of it, if I can.
After rule of cool it, the roll 20 is not responding. So 5 of them, yeah, deck saves. Good lord. 4 of them over 20 and then a 14. And then horrible damage to boot. And it's the one that's grappling Dom that failed its save, so it'll take all 6.
We'll do that for the one directly to my north.
Alright.
And the damage is not rolling very well for that.
No, it is not. 1s and 2s all night. Okay, well, looks like the sea zombies will go next. I guess this is as good a time as any for some of this. Bouncing between pages here, but we'll get there. Okay, that's going to call for some additions to the initiative. Okay, not you, but yes you, and... oh boy, a 2! Alright, so first, the... Oh gosh, well I guess before the Class C zombies run away, we're gonna have the debut of the Class D Abomination. These are just fun for you and your friends. I'm thinking... Just a little move, just a little move. And then the Class C zombies. One of them made the save on Adolin here, so we're gonna try and take our attacks on you. Good God. The first one is a 24 with the loose flank there, so 13 piercing. And then the second one, even though we have a flank, is a 22. Okay, and then the other Class C's. We are getting out of here. One of them is leaving Grixalot's area. That reminds me, one of them moved past your threatened range earlier. You did not respond when attack of opportunity was called for. Did you want to attack that guy?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Sorry I missed that earlier then. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so we got that. And then we've got another pair of sea zombies next to Adolin who are taking a hike. And we're just going to vacate the map entirely. We've got this one looking up at Dewdrop. Likewise, we're just going to run off the map in the westernly direction. The one that belched out at Dewdrop is likewise going to dive behind the trailer there and may never be seen again. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. And there she goes. Okay. Well, that sucks. Oh, that's right. I have other Class C's that are still yet to appear in this sector, so let's start moving them out of the grocery market way over there. You'll probably be able to get over here, just not do much of anything. Yeah, this is 50 feet for one of them. And likewise, plus difficult terrain, 40 feet is 50 feet, so... Repeat. In this case, 35 is 50, so this one moves, but nobody can quite see that one just yet. Likewise, yep, 37 and a half. Sounds about right. Yeah, you're going to take the long way around so you can get the whole 50 feet, end up right next to the other one that just came here from the southeast. And one more, the one in the furthest back, will just be able to get onto the backside of the trailer. And that should do it for the sea zombies. Alright, Grixalot is up next.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go after the one that's grappling me. Seriously?
Yeah, that's funny. The mellow music that's playing right here in the live stream is playing through a car radio while this battle's going on.
Somewhat appropriate. I don't think, because I can't move. No, but I am going to. I'm gonna 18 hit points. Yeah, let me do this. Where are you at? Not that useful. Alright, I think that'll be my turn then.
Womp womp. I made a little bit of damage there at least. Which one was your target? My roll 20 is freezing here, and I'm getting your attack results on one, but not on the other.
The one that was grappling me.
Gotcha. Okay, now everything just popped in at once on the other side. Okay, so yeah, 7 damage. Got that. Then you regain some HP, and then all of the D zombies go. We'll start with the ones that get their turns. This one that's on Fury. A bite attack. That's close, but not quite gonna touch your AC. This one on Grix. A scratch. That's a 21 to hit for 5 slashing. Of course, that is 2 damage for you. There's this one that was fighting Nyx, who just vanished back to the ethereal tunnel that connects this location to our home base, as any NPC or non-attending player would do. And we're going to focus our assault on Grix, I'm sorry, on Fury here, or try to grapple anyway. That's once again a 13. 2 guys that targeted you this round. Both of them missed your AC by 1. This one is on Adolin. Adolin had his cloak knocked out of sequence there, so we're going to try for a scratch, and we're not used to being able to see you, so a natural 1 is the result of that attack. Actually, no, we have a flank attack, but it's a 21. It's still a miss. And then there are 2 zombies up here that Yonlek foolishly knocked out of the Turn Undead mojo. I guess they'll just occupy the vacant space right there. And right there. So 1 more attack on Grix, 1 more on Adolin. A scratch and a pummel, and they both miss. And then here comes the Exodus. The one grappling Grix is going to let go. And then all 3 of them, woo, heading out, heading out. Later, of course, Fury, Grix, if anybody wants to take attacks of opportunities on these guys, you can, but that will dispel the turn undead thing, so probably better to just let them go. Alright, going, going, going. Later, later, later. Yonlek now realizes what's going on, so he's not going to target that one that just ran past him. There are several others on the other side of the trailer that likewise failed their saving throws, and they are all taking off as well. Yep. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, that is 8, 12, 16, 18, 25, 32. 32 Class D undead that just ran off the board. Oh, man. Very
I
nice.
still think we need to run the other way.
That may be called for, because we got some shit happening on the other side of the board here. Including this thing, a young blue dragon zombie. I think since we have a flight speed, we're going to elevate to 50 feet. And just kind of pop up over the side of the trailer here and get a look at what's happening here. And nothing here that I want to really play around with, so we're just going to stay put. I think that's okay. And top of another round, it is over to Adolin's turn.
I really don't like any of my options here. All right, so
I think, yeah, I think I
Yeah, go ahead.
shortchanged us one here. This Class C should also have bolted off the board because there were only 2 new ones that came over here.
Alrighty. So the dragon is a bit much for Adolin. Goodness gracious. I wish everybody was closer together. I am going to guiding bolt that dragon. Now,
Nice.
does that get the orange feeler stuff, or does that not?
This dragon I have technically classified under the Class C category, so you have orange juice, it does apply.
Awesome, awesome.
Should totally maze some beavers to do. What? What are you talking about over there? Pay attention to the chat here in Twitch occasionally. I'm just like, what is happening here?
All right, so 35 radiant to that
25.
thing. And then I am going to do a bonus action racial misty step and move away from these 3 to the left.
Okay. Everybody clap your hands.
Just trying to find that ability so I can post it up.
I think it's called the electric slide. Yeah, that worked out all right. Yeah, 35 radiant. Hit that dragon square dead in center, and you definitely have its attention now. Although it definitely seems to be darting its head around, trying to find out where you just moved to.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
I will yell out that we probably need to run.
Yonlek is on top of the trailer and plenty tall himself. He is going to stand on his tippy toes here. And we're going to try and bash this dragon in midair. No hurt, my friends! Go the other way! Slam and slam. One of those will hit. 16 bludgeoning. Take some of that. And that's going to bring it to Dewdrop's turn. A retreat has been called for. What do we do?
Well, I'm probably just gonna go for the bugs here. I don't know if they're part of the retreat. I highly doubt they're gonna leave me alone anytime soon.
Well, I forgot to activate them last round, so you'd be surprised.
Yeah, well, we say that now, and then if I don't try to kill them now and they live, you will remember, and they will
Yes.
somehow manage to like completely kill me in one shot.
Absolutely.
Because that's just how it works for me. But watch me get a nat one on this, so it'll be fine.
Oh, not even close. That will certainly destroy that cloud of nasty bugs.
You can keep your bugs. And
There we
I
go.
think I'm just gonna start flying over towards Dragon Friend. And then that'll be my turn.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I'll hang it right there. Yeah. Oh, he's 50 feet up. Well, fuck it. Whatever. I'll stay at 35.
All right.
I forgot to roll the temp HP, so let me give you an update.
Sure.
Wee.
Hey. Okay, well, Fury has got the next turn as soon as I can get the turn order to respond. There we go. Uh-oh, did we lose Fury again?
Yeah, I just was taking care of the baby. I was trying to see what was in there.
All right.
All the ones marked with pink, are they marked with something right now?
They are the ones who made their save against the initial turn undead, so I just kind of knew which ones not to move away. As of now, the pink really doesn't mean anything.
And then are we running away, it looks like?
I mean, one player suggested that, but another character moved deeper into the combat, so play it as you will.
Yeah, Fury needs to start heading away from this stuff. He's going to be squishy for it. But as I'm running away, I do want my cannon to fire down towards that group to the southeast.
Sure. Let's see what we got on the defense. Looks like they all made their save again. 19, 20, 20. For half damage. Before. One closest to you is actually a Class C, so the health bar does not move much at all. The other two take some damage, it looks like, at least.
Mm-hmm. And then it looks like as I move away, 2 op attacks.
Let's see. Are you moving off the board to the west? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, because I think
Gotcha.
I'd probably be the slower of everyone for running away if needed.
Okay. We're going to try for a weapon attack and a scratch. And wow, now they finally start hitting you for 4 physical and 7 physical. Alrighty, well, let's get this guy up in play here. The Class D Abomination. Yeah, take a look at that thing. That is like a zombie cluster, if you had to define it as succinctly as possible. Zombie with other zombies coming out of it. And you can only imagine what kind of nastiness something like that might have in store. As it is right now, it is still unable to get an attack on any of you, but can't imagine that's going to be the case for much longer. The Class C zombies that are still here. Alright, I think we got 3 of them right here. So we're going to get up on Adolin. We're going to get up on Grix. And we're going to belch over at Dewdrop. Whop. Okay, so the one on Adolin is a scratch and a bite. The first one, we cannot touch you thanks to that cloak. The second one, oh yeah, same deal because we have disadvantage. That 29 is not in fact the number. So a couple of near misses right there. And then over on Grix, we're gonna bite. Oh god, 29 and 29 for 14 and 11, so 7 and 5. That's 12 of your 19 hit points right there. Oh, plus he probably has temp though, so not taking that into account. 12 hit points is what you take though. The other Class C that is belching over at Dewdrop. Oh man, a 16 to hit for 26 physical.
Right, but that uncanny dodge, though.
Very, very handy, because taking 26 when you only have 28 hit points is not a good thing. 13 when you have 28 is still pretty bad, but at least you might be able to take 1 or 2 more of those.
Right, I'm in the temp HP circle, right?
Oh yeah, and you get the temp HP as well, yeah. Yeah, unless you craft a second bar for that, I almost always forget about it, so that's kind of a little happy extra there on your guys' side. I think that's it for the C's. The others are still rushing into position on the other side. We got a couple that just made it to the top of the trailer. Some others way off of the stage. Oh yeah, and then these guys who didn't even roll initiative last round. But that's okay. You guys stay back here and protect the thing. Let's have Grixalat take his turn. Tick off another rage round here.
Probably his last. Don't necessarily like being surrounded. Oh. Whatever. He's raging. He's not thinking. Alright, well that one looks the most hurt, so we'll go for that one.
Alright. No! Oh god. It's Bly flashbacks all over again.
Yeah. Like I said, it's probably my last turn, so I might as well use that action surge that I'm, holding on to for no reason. Anything better? That's a little bit.
Hey, there you go. That will hit and damage.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Well, now there are the D zombies. We're going to have these ones rush off after Fury, but effectively, since we're off the board, we're kind of in that gray area where he's being pursued, but he's able to, like, climb up onto a terrace, get up a fire escape, get to a rooftop. Oh crap, there's more of them up here. And then he jumps across the alley to another building, and he's basically fleeing, and we can kind of count that in that respect. Anybody else who gets off the side of the map? Likewise in the same boat. The Class Ds that are not pursuing him, however, I guess that's 2 of them on Grix, and 2 of them going after Adolin. So 1, 2, 3. Almost neglected her down there. Okay, so the ones on Grix, we are looking at a weapon attack and an unarmed pummel here. I mean, I didn't move them into flank. So that is a natural 1 and a 17 to hit, so they both miss you. And then I got the ones in melee against Adolin. I guess 1, 2, we're gonna try. Unarmed bite. I'm sorry, weapon attack and bite. And yep, both of those are just going to attack the Phantom Adolin. And then I've got a mess of other D zombies here that are just making it over the trailer and around it. Yep, there's another one there. There's this one here that if you get the killing blow on it, you get extra points because fucking A. And we're gonna step on over the trailer right there. Oh, there's the Mark Hamill zombie. Wow, if anybody's got a lightning bolt, I mean, this is like a fucking dream, right? If Yonlik had a lightning bolt, this is the path right there. I think that is it. No more D zombies, so we go to the dragon's turn. And, well, yeah, this is an interesting one because this is technically an orange zombie, but it is not acting like your typical mindless zombies have acted before, i.e. this one is actually going to turn toward Yonlik after being swatted twice in midair and unleash its breath weapon in his direction. Yonlik needs to roll a dex save, which is his worst saving throw. He makes the saving throw. And we are looking at 10 die 10, 51 points of necrotic damage. Ow! And that leaves him at 87 of 138, if my quick math serves me correctly. Definitely does not reduce him to 0. He's not rising up as a zombie treant, although that would be interesting. And that, I believe, aside from a ascent to 70 feet, which will provoke Yonlik's attack of opportunity. Swat. Damn, missed by 1. Yeah, that is going to carry the dragon just out of Yonlik's reach, and we're going to kind of pull away behind the arc of the trailer, so unless you have a high enough elevation, you may not even see the dragon from where you're at. And that's the top of another round, as Adolin is right up against the back wall here.
All right. There's this nice cluster over here where you talked about a lightning bolt. And I don't have a lightning bolt, but I do have a couple of necklaces of fireballs.
Oh.
And I would like to chuck one of those necklaces and set off two of the little balls.
Definitely gonna hit all Looks like 7 of them, and then probably spill out to hit this one also.
Do I need to make a roll to throw it, or
No, you just
what do you
need to
want me to
roll
do?
the damage, just like any other fireball, but I believe the save DC is set on the magic item, not your DC, so I believe it's a lower DC, probably like 14 or 15.
Yeah, it's usually something like that. I knew it wouldn't be mine.
3.
So 2 balls, is that a 5th level?
I think the base is 9 die 8, so this should be 10 die, or 9 die 6, so this would be 10 die 6, I believe.
Yeah, the base is 8.
Oh, the
so,
base for, okay, so yeah, then if you're throwing 2, then I believe that would go to 9.
Okay, we
Looks
can
like
do that.
all the Class Ds, if it's a 14 DC, they all made it. If it's a 15, they all made it but 1. So we should check on that. I will roll for the Abomination. That is also going to be right on the marker. If it's a 14, it makes it. If it's a 15, it fails. And then there's the Unique Class C, who, regardless, is going to fail. We'll start over there. Take that 28. And then all of the D's, except for possibly the Mark Hamill one, will take half damage.
It's a 15.
15. Good to know. So 2 of them will fail it. We'll get that. We'll get that. That's going to leave you there. Likewise. Likewise. The Abomination failed the save. Take that. 28 damage is going to leave us right there.
All right. Bonus action, I'm going to do a second racial misty step off the map and yell out, "Guys, run!" And I'm going to run.
All right. And then Grix and Dewdrop were by themselves with Yonlik against who knows how many treants, or how many zombies. The treant is next, however.
Dan, I just want to check. Yonlik only took half the 51 damage, right? Because he passed the save.
Let's see here. Oh, he did make the save. That's right. So yeah, he should have only taken 25.
Yeah.
So yeah, he should be considerably better off, actually, like right about there. And it is his turn. Good catch. And he looks at the field in front of him that you guys cannot quite see. And then he looks at what's behind him, which you guys also cannot quite see, because this whole pitch field of blackness still has all of the zombies that were turned a few seconds ago, and there's like 15 of them out here still. So it's pretty catastrophic as Yonlik just shouts, "Run! I will hold them back!" And we're going to smash this one here for starters. Oh yeah, 30 damage. And then I think we'll stand our ground right here. He kind of like tries to spread himself as much as he can to kind of present a wall, but I mean, he's already as big as he's going to get. So Dewdrop is up next.
Okay. So, like, clearly Dewdrop is visibly upset at the thought of leaving her tree bestie. But everyone's been yelling run, so I feel like I should maybe actually do that. So Dewdrop will just kind of quadruple check with John and be like, "Are you sure?"
They will not hurt me. I will create blockades so they cannot follow. Run!
Well, I won't run, but I will fly. And then I too will follow Adeline off screen.
Fly, you fools.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually all I'm gonna do. Stop to try to stab it. I'm just going. I'm just doing what I was told for once in my life. So now Fury can do whatever Fury does.
Well, thankfully he's already in the escape section of the board right here, where, barring the worst circumstance, he will at least make it to the next map. We may not be able to say the same for Grixalot, however, as it is once again that pesky initiative difference right here that separates him from the other side of the abomination that has spent the last 2 rounds getting over here. And it finally makes it to this location and starts heading over towards Grixalot, and Yonlek says, "No!" And we are going to use our reaction to grapple this thing. That's an 18. The abomination will try to oppose that and gets a 20. Oh boy. And then it gets up next to him.
Can I give Yamlik a hero point?
You certainly can. You've got those
Right.
die 8s.
Let me roll a d8.
Roll it up. 3 or better. 3 or better. Woo! That is big. How big?
Good lord.
The abomination may attack 8 times per turn as it approaches Grixalot, and even more appendages and heads begin popping out of its carapace. It's like a really bad 1980s horror movie akin to The Thing, but perhaps not as cool, but perhaps more terrifying, as this thing just threatens to devour you from all sides. And thankfully, we will not witness its ferocity just yet, but there will come a time when one of you is next to one of these things and it goes off. The good news is it's a Class D, so if you have Orange Peeler, you can wallop on these things, but they can take a beating too. That'll bring it to the Class Cs, however, and there is one of them next to Grixalot that we cannot stop. It's gonna try a weapon attack and a scratch. Man, they're not. I keep forgetting to move them. If I had, that was a natural 20. They do both hit, however, and that might be enough. 23 to hit for 9, which becomes 4. And then 19 to hit for 21, which becomes 10. So I think the temporary hit points might be the only thing that saves you here.
Oh, the temporary hit points. I forgot to look. I didn't look because he moved, but I would have been in his spot before he moved.
Right. Yeah, what was the round before this one, before you moved for temp HP? Was it that 7? Was that the one, or did you not roll?
I think it was the 7.
The
No,
7?
no, I actually didn't roll.
Yeah, I was going to say
We
7
can do
was
that,
2
or I can
rounds
roll.
ago. Yeah, go ahead and roll. You might get better than 7. Nice. So yeah, 11 temp HP, and then you take 4, and then 10.
So 3 would put me at 11.
And then likewise, same thing with the Class C, or the Class Ds that rushed off after Fury. The 2 Class Cs that were hunting Adolin are likewise going to rush off the map and chase after him instead of going to slaughter Grixalot here. But the numbers are not looking favorable, as we do finally have those other Class Cs that have been making their way across the map the last couple rounds, and they have now mounted and made it over the trailer. So we've got 3 more of these Class Cs that have made it over from the east side of the map, as Grixalot has his turn in the initiative at last.
Guess I am full withdrawing. Can do that, right? Or
You can take the disengage action.
yeah, that one.
Yep,
Yeah,
and then
disengage.
no attacks of opportunity for the whole round. And
Yeah.
then as soon as you make it off the map, you're basically in flight mode with everybody else.
Yeah.
And then the big thing is I want to check the zombie dragon versus Yonlik, because the other zombies are not so concerned with him. Those of you who have rushed off the map, we're going to need a group survival check and then a group stealth check to safely extract ourselves from this danger. Not bad on survival. Oh, very good on survival. Even if we take Grix's 9 into account. Yonlik versus the dragon taking place off stage left here. And a wisdom check from Yonlik. Once again. Yikes. Yeah, thankfully you guys all rolled pretty decent on your survival checks. Your stealth also looks pretty decent. Oh, very good on both. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing you guys rolled good on your side, because Yonlek does pretty well faring against the dragon, but as far as keeping the other zombies from pursuing you, he is less than successful at, so you guys really have to kind of rely on your own wits and guile to escape what just feels like a never-ending swarm of these things, because as they start rushing through the streets and the alleys and making all their noise, they just attract more and more in their wake, and what starts off as 20 quickly becomes 50, then becomes 100, and there's a brief point in time, because of the scatter of which you all made your escape, that some of you are separated, perhaps all of you are separated, before eventually you know how to look for the signs of where your missing party members may be. It's more of a delay in time than anything else, as we're really trying to be careful and not stir up this hornet's nest again. And eventually our characters do reconnoiter, and we do also locate Yonlek again, or rather he finds us after we successfully make it off of this map and back to the world map here, if I can get my Roll20 to agree again. I think it's just there were so many tokens on this map here, but that was the intent. Occasionally we're going to wander into some of these hexes that, even though it's meant to be a sandbox experience, and if things are done just right and we've loaded up on a nuclear arsenal of magic items, and I throw these kinds of zombies at you and you stand your ground and meteor swarm, fireball, lightning bolt them to death, there will probably be some pretty cool rewards. But by and large, They are intended to, if you were paying attention in the Twitch stream, they're basically the zombie version of a "don't go here" sign. So after we have gone there, tried to sneak past, we are essentially, or effectively, shoved back to the hex that we originated from. We are unable to make our way south as we had hoped. We are unable to basically make any forward progress whatsoever, to use a little sports metaphor. And our next path from here will be, which way do we go? Do we continue down the road southwest? Do we head straight south? Or what are we thinking from this point? Also, we have been damaged very, very badly in many cases here, and not all of us can regenerate 3 hit points per round, so we should probably address that as well.
I'd be in favor of taking at least a short rest.
Yeah, I might need a little bit more than that.
I should also
If I can-
mention that I have started a rest tracker, and all of our tables made it through their 9th session without taking a rest, except for this table. You guys took a short rest last session, I think, really just to kind of shuffle some preparedness around. So we are still fairly early in the day, maybe around midday at this point, because of the incident right here with the zombie nest. But the rules of the rest mechanic as it is you can get 2 short rests, and then you get your next long rest, and effectively there's the day clock as well. So of course we can't take a long rest at 10 a.m. and then a long rest at 3 p.m. and then a long rest at 6 p.m. Like, there has to be a 24-hour window between long rests. So we do need to kind of play with that as well. That's kind of ambiguous in some cases, but in a case like this where we're still fairly early in the day and we've already taken 1 short rest, just one more facet to consider.
So, well, I mean, at the very least, it seems like we at least have to take a short rest. I think a couple of us wouldn't be able to do anything in a fight without one.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys are sitting on a bunch of potions.
I have some potions that I could take and share, depending on how many people are in bad shape, because I am one of the people in bad shape.
For action-based potions give you the full amount, so if we're sitting on a lot of greater healing potions, that's 20 hit points, 20 hit points, 20 hit points, and that changes the game considerably, and maybe we don't need a short rest, so definitely worth it to
I've got
evaluate.
5 potions of supreme healing. Those
God,
are the only
that's 60
potions
hit.
I have.
I mean, that's 60 hit points per.
Yeah. And so, like, depending on how many of us need some regen, I can share.
Yeah, I mean, Yonlik got beat up pretty bad too, but he knocked that dragon down to like 40 hit points before it thought twice and ran away. But Yonlik is sitting at like 80 of 140 hit points right now, so he took the biggest beating he's ever taken too.
I'm down 48, so I would only need 1 potion.
Okay, so that would be me, John Lick, whoever just spoke, because I'm not on Discord. Don't know anyone's voice.
Grix.
Okay, great. Okay, would anyone else need one?
Potion, no, but I'm a little bit low on spell slots. And I'd like to, if I can, my infusion that I have, so I can create some items that might help us.
And that's stuff that's regen in a short rest.
I would get my channel divinities back in a short, but it's not that big of a deal yet.
Do we have means of securing our location for a short rest, like a Liamon's hut or excessive survival ability, or are we just gonna like try and camp out somewhere that seems safe
I do
in the
have-
event?
I have Liam and Tut.
Yeah, that does
It's a
change.
class feature.
Yeah, that's a game changer for sure. That will certainly help us on the road. I mean, we definitely get one more short rest today, and we have to take it at some point, probably. So, whatever you guys deem is more essential at this point. We still have a good number of hours ahead of us in the adventuring day, too.
What all do artificers get back on a short?
I'm not exactly sure we get anything back on a short. I think all of our stuff's on a long rest.
I'm game by like I'm pretty sure even to drink a potion of super healing adds with it. On like bricks, should they elect to use like the hit dice, right? The reason we wouldn't be able to drink a potion during a short rest? Question mark.
Oh, not at all. I mean, you can spend your hit dice on the short rest. If you have a bard, they can expand on that with the Song of Healing. And then, of course, a short rest takes 1 hour, so however you want to use that action economy to your advantage. The only requirement is it has to be light activity, so no drinking games or wrestling contests or anything like that.
Well, there go my two favorite pastimes as a fairy.
I like to get drunk and wrestle people.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's your guys' call.
Yeah, I don't mean to come off as discouraging or anything. I just want you all to have proper forewarning because I know what's ahead, and I don't want you all to get to a critical point and realize, well, the rest mechanic is not in our favor at this point. So how do we proceed here?
I feel like that is a very, very not so subtle way of telling us to not use the short rest right now.
That is possible.
Depends on your dice rolls and tactics too. Like I didn't anticipate you guys going into the further into the hex after hearing what was inside of it. So that definitely kind of changed your resources, your estimated resources at this stage of the game.
Look, I'm dexterous, not smart. I don't know. But yeah, I would vote for saving the short rest, but I'm also not the one that needs to recoup stuff that is gained from a short rest.
Are you able to do another turn undead with the remaining channel divinities, or are you out of those entirely?
I have one more.
Gotcha. What else do you use those for? Is it something like you'd have to use it for that, or something else that's critical to the party's general success?
My healing aura also uses it.
Okay. So yeah, that's an important thing. Like he can do a turn undead or that healing aura that you guys are used to.
Yep, it's one or the other now. I do have my birthday cupcake and could get a short rest in combat, but just something to keep in mind.
Show. Delicious pastry.
Yes. How long have we been walking and talking, would I be up to full?
Definitely. Yeah, regaining 3 hit points per 6 seconds doesn't take long.
Well, I have some potions that I could add in with Dewdrop to get everybody else up.
So it sounds like we're just gonna do potions and move on and save the short rest.
That sounds good to me.
I'm fine with it.
And then what am I giving potions to? It was me, Grix, and Yonlek, right? So I'm down.
Oh yeah, Yonlek
Yep.
will definitely take one of those.
Yeah. Sure.
I can give Yonlik one if you want to hold on to it.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm taking one no matter what. Like, I am at 22 hit points. I am surprised I'm still flying.
Yonlek
I have
doesn't
some-
feel so bad now about not taking hits.
Yeah. I will give Yonlik a superior.
Oh, superior, not supreme, or did you misspeak?
Oh, I don't think I have supreme.
I don't
I
know
have
that.
supreme.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody has superior. Because I think the only way we got these were through the hype train, and you guys went like immediately to the top level, so we bypassed the superior immediate and went right to the supreme potions. Those are the ones that do 10 die 4 plus 20. It's the superiors that do 8 die 4 plus 8, I believe.
I think so.
So you get 40 back on those with the full action. You get 60 back with a supreme on a full action, and that's going to put Yonlik all the way back to full because he's at 81 of 138. So yeah, 60 hit points for him is 100% back in the game.
Nice. I was also going to remind you if he needed it, he is still wearing the winged boots too.
Oh,
So
right,
he could
right.
he could have floated out of there.
That's right, yeah. I forgot about that. That's funny.
Well, you said you have superior, which is a max of 40, right?
I think he should have supreme because I don't know that anybody has
Okay.
had the opportunity to get superiors because we
Yeah,
can't buy them yet.
I probably just clicked on the wrong potion, dragging it over.
Yeah,
Okay, because I was gonna say if you have superior, which is only 40, I could take a superior, give John like a supreme, because I only have a max of 58 anyway. Because I am but a small bean. Okay, so then, and then did Grix also take potion of
Yeah.
supreme?
Yes.
I will take that off my inventory chart as well. So now we just kind of gotta decide what way we want to go.
Yes, indeed. And I don't want, of course, I tried to discourage metagaming as much as possible, but one thing to keep in mind is the Tuesday cruise current trajectory has already been in a southeasternly direction, so it's possible that we may want to carve out a different section of the map for this table.
No, that makes sense.
The smarter decision would probably be like going to the southwest instead of just straight south. Even though I think straight south could be fun because there's no active road and it could be complete chaos.
Heck yeah. We just saw complete chaos.
And you
Let's
guys
do
know
it
how I
again.
feel about chaos.
And I didn't want to metagame it at the time, but now that we're all together, I will remind everybody that when I do that turn undead feature, please don't hit the ones that have the scared look.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Or whatever the icon of the moment happens to be, because there were so many of them. In this case, I was initially like, oh man, it's going to take 20 minutes. I was like, wait a minute, I'll just mark the ones that made their save instead of the ones that failed. So in this case, we wanted to not hit the ones that were marked.
Yeah, I'm just explaining to the party that if you let them go, they'll just run away.
Yeah. And in most cases, they hopefully won't return unless we have one of those multi-week battles like we had back in Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday morning during Coalescence Act 4, where they were clearing the same castle multiple weeks in a row, and there were so many combat rounds that went by that the turn undead expired, and the undead that had ran away kind of had, well, just like they do, they had gathered so many in their wake that they all kind of were just stranded out in the middle of nowhere, and they heard the sounds of combat 600 feet away or so. They're like, all right, let's go back and join this combat here, and it got a little chaotic.
Okay, so if anyone has like high smarts, you should probably make the argument for Southwest, because if you leave it to Dewdrop, she's going straight south, baby.
Well, staying on the road really hasn't done us any favors.
Are we not going to curb Dewdrop's impulsivity? Are we going to go with her impulsivity?
I was one of the ones that said we should have went south on the first time, but we eventually got overridden.
So I'm hearing 2 votes for straight south. Any
I'm down for the ride.
Oh yes, let's go straight
The
south.
missing people are gonna come back, and they're gonna be like, it's gonna be like that meme where the guy's coming back with pizza and everything's on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is fine.
That's the goal. That is the goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
And I'm like, what'd you guys get into?
Like, nothing.
Well, we will check this out tomorrow night on the live stream, since I've already moved us to the end stream page. But here for you guys gathered in Roll20, take a little peek at just what lies directly south, since that is the direction we're headed. Looks like we found something. Some kind of ruins, some kind of structure. It's definitely not road, and it's going to take us a bit of a hike across some open terrain to get to it, but it won't take us long into that hike before we spot this thing looming out of the gloom ahead of us. So that will be a wrap for this evening. Of course, tomorrow night when we log into the Tuesday crew map, you guys will see the exact same map here and just what Monday crew has discovered. Thank you again for the turnout. We had a nice 4 to 5 player turnout here, and that of course keeps the combat rounds moving very, very quickly, although sometimes you got 6 or 7 players, and the rounds can move very quickly too. It just depends on how reactive and responsive people are when it comes to their turn, how prepared they are, etc. and so on. Case in point, the session that we had this past Wednesday, I think we had a full turnout of 6 players for that table, and it moved very, very quickly. I want to say about the same pace that we did tonight. 3 rounds inside of the first 60 minutes. Like, if you're moving...
Yeah, but half of us died.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Half of us were dead.
Yeah, and I'm still kicking myself over that fuck up with Tank, too, because I killed his character, and his soul has been trapped away from him, and then somebody revivified him, and I allowed the revivify to take hold, and then he asked me after the game what happened with my character and the soul thing, and I was like, well, what happened is I fucked up. You shouldn't have been revivified. Your character died. He should be gone. Damn it! So
Thea's just really good at her job, man.
It is not Wrigley Field. No, it is literally just the ruins of a structure, and Wrigley Field is pretty far off northwest off of this map too. I've tried to make it as faithful to Chicago as I can, and Wrigley Field actually is pretty far away from this general area that we're playing. We may not see that. We might see Chicago Stadium, which is what they called it before they built the Allstate Arena, I think it is, where the Bulls play, or whatever it is, the stadium. They got so many of them out there. But we will catch up with that tomorrow night, because we got back-to-back adventures here in the Kryn Chicago wasteland. Tuesday night has seen a bit more of the Kryn side of things than we have here. I was anticipating delving a bit into the Dragonlance side of the session tonight, but of course that would have involved us going into a different hex than the one we had gone into. So always interesting seeing just what we got going on here at Role Playing Unlimited. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. We will catch you tomorrow night, same RU time at 6 p.m. Pacific. Have a good one, friends. We will catch you then. As always, there's no RU without you. Good night.
Night.
Good night. Thanks, Dan.
Yep, thank you, man.
Hey, before you go, would you be able to add me to the campaign?
Hey, there he is. Yeah, definitely. I got the. I'll post the link in the Monday channel for you, man.
Awesome, thank you. Hey, my fault about today. I had a scheduling with the PD, and I had to take that exam because I'm trying to jump to a different department.
Gotcha, brother. No worries, man. Hopefully, we catch you next time around.
Yeah. Question, because I have the books for the 2024, but I haven't read through any of it. For the Roll20 and making the character and stuff, is it pretty similar?
I was just going to move Topper and Inky over to this table. I actually moved the character sheet over, but we haven't officially done the 24 conversion yet.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
But yeah, same campaign and everything. I just figure we'll just shift the character over here and continue with the adventure with a different party.
Sick. Okay. Easy enough.
Yes, indeed, my friend. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Later, pal.
Later, man. Have a good night.
You too.